What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Derek Saru. Okay, so we are back with another video. I was supposed to drop this video today, but I was just tired, bro. Like I literally stayed up all night, kind of watching this trade. When in reality, I didn't even have to. Um, so this is basically about the big push on gold that we had the past 2 days. It started on the 4th of July. And I just been anticipating this move for about like 2 weeks now. I've lost a lot of money um getting in too early, thinking that it was gonna push up. It kept on coming back down, retracing, bouncing in between levels. But we finally caught the big break that we needed. And I honestly think that this thing is gonna keep running for a little bit of time. I mean, unless some news comes out and says otherwise. Um, One of the coolest things about this trade was the fact that I did not take this trade off of gold nor based off of gold. I took it based off of silver. Shouts out to ICT. I've been deep into his 2022 mentorship, and I've just this weird thing has been happening that as I watch his videos, maybe what he talks about or teaches in that mentorship happens so consistently that it just happens that way. I don't know, or maybe I'm just blessed enough. But bro, it's like as I'm watching his videos, literally the stuff plays out right before my eyes. Like I can be in the charts, and as I'm watching the lesson, it's happening right there in front of me. So that's exactly what I did. I was watching a video to where basically he used another asset as an indication to get into his trade, and that got me thinking about gold. I'm like, what exactly, you know, works side by side with gold, which is silver, and that's just something I've heard over and over again on my trading journey. The more I learn, and I finally got to put it to use, hopped over into silver and basically seeing the move now. One thing I noticed is that on gold, it actually when it dropped down like this, it took out a low on gold. On this one, it didn't. It does have these equal highs right here. So I basically was like kind of using that, gunning for that. I was in between this one and this one, I believe. Now, when silver kept shooting up, I do remember waiting on this move. This is where it gets kind of confusing because I remember waiting on all this. When I seen this candle, I remember thinking like, oh yeah, we got action. It did shoot out a fair value gap right here, but I honestly don't think I caught it right here because I don't remember going into all this drawdown. um I think what ended up happening was I might have even changed where I got in at. Hold on, let me see. Is there a fair value gap right here, like a little baby one? I might have did this one. Okay, I might have did that. So actually no, I don't. Goes up. Nah, I didn't use that one. I might have used this one. So it drops down. Um, I might have got in right here. I think this is where I got in at. I probably got in when this candle was going down. Even though, nope, this was part of my. This would have been part of a fair value gap. I probably got in somewhere around here. Not too sure. Obviously when it was selling off, so towards the low. Um, and then yeah, so we're in the trade. Now, when I took this trade, I did not care where gold was at all. I do believe that I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused because this right here, I remember putting this here for specifically for this video. I don't think I took it here because that means if I would have took the trade here, I don't get any type of confirmation to get into this trade until 11, and I know I was already in the markets. I was already in the trade by then, so I think I just wrote this wrong. Or the like whenever I'm jumping around from trading off my phone to trading on my computer, it kind of messed up my annotations and moved it around. One of the two happened, but I think I caught the trade somewhere around here. But like I said, I did not care where gold was at the time. I literally just took the trade based off of silver and then just, kind of hope for the best as far as like gold to run alongside with it. Now you can see after I got into my trade, 9:30ish would have put me somewhere around here. Let me see. Cause I do remember this move. Like I said, when it dropped on gold, it took out this low. and I was literally waiting for this move because after it took out that low, I'm looking for it to go high. So we're looking for a swing high. We got two equal highs right here. It breaks out of it, and I believe it also creates a fair value gap off the break right here. And then it doesn't come back around. So like around there. So it would have had to been somewhere one of those smaller candles that I was talking about on silver. And as you can see, that's why I didn't really care about where it was. I mean, I think it just happened to play out like that. That the move on silver, the timing of the move on silver ended up happening around the same time on gold, even though it was taking a really long time for me to catch this move. So once we finally got in, it was pretty easy selling. Like I wasn't on too much drawdown at all on this trade. I will say my account was already in $2,000 drawdown, but that was because the night prior, and I think I can even find the trade. 1 second. It's because I took a bad trade. And it wasn't necessarily a bad trade. It was just I was still learning the model, the trading model ICT teaches, and somehow I was looking for the wrong thing. Like I was supposed to be looking for a swing low, but instead I traded off of a swing high, and it was like I was on the opposite side of the trade the entire time. I really wish I would have kept it so I could show y'all, because at one point in the trade, while I was annotating, I'm just like, what the hell is this trade, bro? Like, I stayed in it way too long. I tried to mix it with support, with supply and demand. It was just a messy trade, and I overstayed my welcome. Ended up $2,000 down, and I believe it was this move right here. I had it going down, but I think somewhere in these highs, I just got stopped out. Like I was over leveraged, and let me make sure, yeah, I was over leveraged and everything, bro. And it was just like it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look at all. But anyways, but like I said, I was overall bearish for that move, but my setup was just all messed up. I'm still learning. Like I said, I annotated right there. I took my trade off of silver. So like I said, when we get into the trade, we actually end up getting in somewhere around here. And like I said, we don't see too much drawdown at all. Maybe like around here. Actually, no, this is where I get into my trade. Maybe like around here for a little bit. And then from there, we're just off to the races. Now, as you can see here, I put broke through because it was playing around this. I kind of this was like my only little worry zone. Honestly, because I knew that this was a London high. And like I said, I'm new to this. So I didn't know that once it broke and grabbed this liquidity up here, was it going to just go ahead and go back down? Like I said, I had been anticipating the move. And I do remember ICT saying that, like, you're looking for any reason for it to go up. So once it does, you're kind of like in good money, like you're in good shape. You see what I'm saying? And I just remember my overall bias. So I didn't worry too much. Like I said, it broke, came out, retraced back, broke again. Right here, I'm kind of feeling good. Went ahead and annotated it. Now, like I said, I was nervous some parts of this trade, especially just because I'm just new to buying while low, selling when high, and I'm just new to the overall thing. So it was a couple of times to where I'm like, okay, if this is a reversal, because the first time I caught this play, I think soon as I broke the London high, it came back down into like this demand zone I had drew up, and then like bounced right out of it and just reversed up. And I was actually short that play. So what I was doing was I was looking for fair value gaps. Let me see where this one is. Bro, I'm so mad that I'm gonna do a better job at annotating next time, because like it moved all my stuff around literally. Maybe this was on the 5. Let me see. I just wasn't looking at this trade off the 5, so that's why I'm like, I highly doubt that. All right, but anyways, for the sake of the video going faster, that's all that is. The exit / entry for the reversal is basically like, if it comes down here too far, if it broke a swing low too far, I basically was finding a fair value gap that I could kind of like exit my trade off of, and then re-enter for the reversal down, for the market shift down. So that's all that is. I would try to find it for y'all, but like I said, stuff got moved around, and I don't want to spend too much time trying to go back and look for that. I don't even see it there no more. Yeah, everything got moved. Um, like I said, another exit. If trade goes bad, it's somewhere in here. Probably this one. Basically saying that if it would have broke too far down, probably past this, then when it came back up to let those people back into that, to give the people another shot of getting into that sale, I would have exited out my trade and then enter for the short. Um, and then also this part right here. Now, what I was doing was the same way that I was looking for fair value gaps to the opposite side of my trade. I was also looking it forward to the upside. So what I was doing was, I think right here, if it, I think it came back down into a fair value gap, right here, and that's when I went ahead and added my trade. Hello, is there one? Do. Oh yeah, so it would have been this one right here. Once it came back down to it in this area right here, I went ahead and just added another contract just because I really believed in my bias. Like I said, I had been looking at it for weeks, and then also I know the ICT model works, and I just wanted to go ahead and just maximize my profits. I didn't have nothing to lose, and I was already down, so it was either shit goes wrong, I blow my account, or it goes right and I make my money back that much faster. And yeah, so around this area is where we ended up. So this is the next day. Yeah, around 8 o'clock, right before this crazy news that we got on gold. So around this area, I'm already at work and I'm up. I made all my money back. Now this is where decision making becomes apparent that I still need to work on it, is because I stayed in this trade all night long, watched it all night long, caught this whole entire move. Like I said, I was down $2,000, and by the time we got up to here, I had made all my money back. Instead of getting out of the trade, reviving my 100K account, getting out the trade, waiting for 8:30 to hit so we can see what this news does, I ended up getting this. I get the bright idea to say, I'm like, I didn't stay in this trade all this time just to make my money back. I want some type of profits. And literally just gambled that entire move away by basically saying, like, hopefully news goes in my direction. And as you can see, news did not go in my direction. News news did go in my direction, but before it went in my direction, price definitely decided to come down here, sweep up all this liquidity down here, like literally grabbed every sell stop possible, grabbed it all, and then went ahead and shot back up. And it was like, I seen the biggest red candle I've ever seen in my life. I was on the 2-minute chart. I remember sitting right here like, all right, here it goes. We're going to see. Because my thinking was, I knew it was going to keep going up for the rest of the day. Like, my bias was that strong. I'm like, bro, it's been moved. I've been watching it all night. I have my other confluences on the 4-hour and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, this thing is going to, like, today's the day. And yeah, bro, news hit, took me out the trade instantly. Like, I didn't even have a chance, bro. Took all my profits. Took me, like, it was just took my profits. It took all my profits, the account, everything. And from that point on, like, once I seen the candle form, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't even sad. It wasn't like, oh man, because honestly, bro, I knew I was doing something dumb, and like, I knew that it was more than likely going to go against me, and I was okay with that. But what I wasn't, you know, ready for was like all the thoughts that came in rushing after that, and was just like, bro, like, was it worth it? I mean, like, was that worth it? And the answer was no, to be honest. Like, I honestly should have just took my profits, got out the trade, because the reason why I was doing it was because I was already up so much money. So if I did get that push up, like, how many, like, what is this? Like, this is 23.55 to 23.78. So that's like $23. Like, if I would have got that $23 push from this 23.90. That would have put me at 23.95. That would have pushed us all the way up to here. You see what I'm saying? And then all this big entire move that we got today just would have been on top of that. So I could have arguably like been up here somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I could have been up there somewhere. And that's also what messed up my psychology too, because I moved my take profit all the way to like some unreal level, just in case news did shoot me up there, because I have seen news do that. And I would have made like $25,000 today, like something crazy. And I was just like, I just got greedy, bro. Took me out my trade, and then what do you know? Would have been my second entry. Literally, right after this candle closes, I'm like in my head this whole move. Like I'm not even looking at the charts, but when I do go back into the charts, what do I see? Obviously breaks this swing high, breaks it, creates a fair value gap, and comes right back into it right here. Literally, I could have caught the bottom of this play. I would have got my account back. And soon as this candle closed, if I would have just been patient enough, I would have got right back in the trade. And I would have caught this entire move for today. Caught this entire move all the way up. So what is that? 2,400. And I would have caught it literally at around like 23. I probably would have got in right here. I probably wouldn't have let it come all the way down here. I probably would have got in right here. And it's fair value gap. So like 23.75. That's like $30. Like a $30 play. So, it was just like a lesson in itself, and I'm not too shaken up over it. So what actually ended up happening is that I had just recently completed 2 prop firm challenges, 2 100K accounts. Now this is my first 100K that I was working on last night, and I blew it. Now I'm sitting there just kind of like in my head thinking about what I should have did, what I could have did, and then I go to check my email, and I see that my other account had finally got approved. So I'm like, no, I got to get in this trade instantly. Go ahead, paid the fee and everything, hop straight into the trade. And I don't remember where I ended up getting in that. Like I said, I'm going to do a way better job annotating next time. I'm going to have lines drawing the shit and everything. Look, all negative drawdown made back, don't trade news. I hadn't wrote that down before I even got my second account or anything. Now, where I got in at my second account, hold up, I have a picture of it in my phone. I got in at 23.84.3. So I got in around here, which means that it broke this high and came back into this fair value gap, and I got in right here, which literally this move had already been made. Like all I did was buy my account, come look at the chart, and I seen that it was already in this area and just brought and literally caught this whole move. Ended up profiting around 3.9K. And the high when it was right here, I was around like 5K. So and see, and that's where resentment really set in, because in the perfect world, I get out my first trade on my 100K that was in drawdown, get that money back, get back into the trade. If I catch this move at the bottom, by the time I get up here, I'm around 5 or 6K. In the midst of me trading this, maybe I check my email, maybe I don't. I check my email and I see that my other 100K is finally activated. I activate that one, try to catch this run on that one. I would have got in around that same play. What was it? 28.34 or something. Right? Wasn't it 28.34? 23.84.3. So that means I would have got it here on my second account. My first account, I would have been in here, been up. My second account is where I got in today, which ended up around 3K. And then my other account probably would ended up around like 5. That would have been $8,000, $9,000 I would have made in one day. So I'm learning more and more that this trading shit is not about making a lot of money in one play, even though that's, as you can see, that's what I'm shooting for a lot of the times. But when I do those things, a lot of times I make sure that I have all the confluences that I need. If and if it goes left on me, it goes left on me. And a lot of times I'm okay with that because I always use it as a learning experience. I'm always trying to turn my L's into lessons. Um, and yeah, man, but I'm just learning more and more that it's not really about that. I'm having to move away a lot away from doing whatever it takes to be in position to make the most amount of money rather than just doing whatever it takes to make sure that I'm okay to take another trade, if that makes sense. Like, all those things, just as far as just risk management, discipline, like, which those are my two biggest things: risk management, discipline, and decision making. Those are going to be the things that make me profitable in trading. I've already seen it play out in front of my face firsthand, and this is just another testament to that. I am like, I'm still amazed at how I was able to take the trade off of silver. I'm still amazed at how, like, I was able to revive my account. Obviously I'm not happy with, risking it for news. Like I said, if it would have played out, it would have been cool. I would have made even more money than I could ever imagine today, more money than I've ever made at once in my life. So, but I think the overall important lesson of this, bro, you got, especially in like markets like this, bro. I'm talking about at one point in time, bro. I was going through my doing top down analysis, and every time frame was bullish for gold, and I have never seen that in trading. Like, as long as I've been trading, I've never seen that yet, and it was just like, yo, like, has to be the easiest trading day ever. All you got to do is have the capital to trade and have the patience, and you're gonna make money. And the fact that I like this literally just showed me the potential that it just showed me the potential of trading for me today. And I, like, bro, I'm promising to myself now that you because you're gonna go back and watch this video. You need to be sure that you are in position to take these trades. Like, it's not about trying to catch every play and risking every day and gambling this, taking a risk here. No, bro. Like, I need to be in position to be able to take trades like this. And also be able to detach myself away from trades like this, knowing that we'll see another run like this. This run is not even done. If my analysis to this move is correct, this move is not done, bro. This move is not done. I got this. I have gold going up. Look, and it's already done it so far. Bro, I have gold, even though my line is crooked, which I need to fix that. I don't even know. We need to fix some of this charting. There we go. And I think it's still crooked, but whatever. It's better. But look, I have gold going all the way up to here. This is where I had my TP set right before this double top I had seen. I think it's gonna go past that. I think anybody who's taking like long-term trades and seeing this double top and was like, oh, it's gonna go down, seeing this descending triangle, I think that's what that is. Just seeing all the things. I think what it's trying to do is it's a fake. It's a fake out, bro. It did all this consolidation, making it look like it was gonna drop back down and grab all this, and instead it's gonna push up again. And even if it doesn't push up, it's going to push up a little bit more. If it doesn't push up past this double top and grab all the liquidity up there, then it's going to push up a little bit more before we turn around. That's what I believe. Because look how much, this is where I have the move going all the way back up to like around the 2,500 area. And look how much we've already like came up. Hold on, let me get all this stuff off of here. Can't even see my damn trade. So yeah, bro, I need to make sure that I am ready to trade when A plus setups come around. Like, that's just what it comes down to. It's not about having to trade every day or, oh, I gotta get in here, let's see what happens. Man, fuck that. It's about catching these A plus setups and being able to trade them the way I want to trade them accordingly. Change London High. That's just like stuff was getting moved around. But yeah, bro, look at this. Bounced around between London High and London Low for a good little minute and just shot out of there, bro. And look where we're at now. Like a third of the way up. If it does this again Sunday or anytime next week, what is this like? Like $8. What is this? Like $30. So $30 more would be this. And that's halfway. So, hey man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. And if it doesn't go past double tops, I'm done guessing. Like I don't know. I just know that right now I'm in good shape. This move is supposed to go all the way up, so there's no need to rush, bro. I'm just gonna keep trying to catch A+ setups, and yeah, bro, and on to the next trade. So this video is still longer than what I wanted to be. It's almost 30 minutes, but I did want to go through that trade because, like, bro, it was a crazy trading day. It was a crazy trading day for me. I could versus like the potential of money versus like the it's like the potential of money I could have made versus what I actually made. But even when I look at what I actually made, like bro, I made $2,000 before, even though it was all out of, it was just trying to recoup my negative drawdown. But I made $2,000 before open from the open, like not the open to Asia, but from the middle of like the Asian session to New York, I made $2,000, and then from a little bit after New York open to New York close, I made 3.9. Bro, I basically made 6K today. And if I would have did the things I needed to do, I could have made almost like 12K. It could have been like a 12K day for me. So, bro, I need to be thinking long term and also the bigger picture. And these are things I already know. So anybody following me along, if you stuck around this long in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. And bro, I'm telling you, we about to turn up with this trading shit, bro. Like I'm really locked in. I'm really studying as much as I can. I'm really learning as much as I can. I'm really about to start applying myself, to the utmost degree. Not even just about on the profit side of things, but with the things that we don't really want to focus on: discipline, risk management, decision making. Like those are going to be, that's going to be my big three. That's going to be my big three. That's going to really make or break me as a trader. All right. So more content to come. I'm really turning my whole YouTube channel around. We really gonna make this thing like straight trading. I mean, a little bit at a time. Bro, we gonna get this right. All right. But anyways, it's your boy Derek Saru. Okay. Where's the stop button?